Okay, so I'm tired. Like, I didn't want to acknowledge the fact that I'm an old ass man, but oh boy, gaming at 34 in comparison to like gaming when I was like 26, 25, like late night gaming is exhausting. I ain't got much in the tank. I'm definitely gonna fall into bed and die for like 10 hours. Um, I've been doing nothing but playing this game all weekend. Uh, I'm already at 60 hours. We are in post game, ladies and gentlemen. And when I say post game, I mean that we have beaten the main boss. We've completed all of the optional quests. I think the only thing I have left to do is fishing, and then I am basically farming for materials to craft weapons, to test out different builds and things along those lines until we get title update 1, and we start getting elder dragons and things along those lines. Um this game is fucking amazing. I really do want to put this as my favorite Monster Hunter game. And like that's ahead of what, Freedom United, that's ahead of World and Iceborne, that's ahead of Rise and Sunbreak. Like, it is my favorite Monster Hunter game. It does some things absolutely fantastic. But we're gonna talk about the things that it does really, really bad first. Number one, swap back over to our screen right here. Number one thing that I really, really don't like: the dumbing down of the Palico. Uh World and Rise. I'm gonna talk about those two since those are the two that are the most fresh in my head. I'm not gonna try and think all the way back to like Freedom United and For You. Um World and Rise allowed us to customize how our Palico essentially operated, which is like, hey, I want you to heal. Hey, I want you to do damage. Hey, I want you to steal shit. Hey, I want you to do this. This game has completely removed that. Your Palico is basically a fully self-functional NPC. He'll heal you, he'll do damage, he'll lay down traps, he'll steal things. Um Everything that the Palico from World can do is wrapped up in a one and given to this Palico essentially. The problem with that is sometimes he does the wrong thing. Like, instead of you wanting him to steal stuff in hopes of getting some more items from monster, he'll be laying down a trap. Instead of him running over to heal you, he's over in a corner somewhere setting up like a flash pod. Don't get me wrong, the AI in this game is brilliant, but sometimes I feel as though because the Palco is just the jack of all trades with all of his abilities, sometimes I feel as though he gets confused and you run into an issue where you're like, okay, um, this thing's a friggin' idiot. Now, Palico aside, something else that, in my opinion, I feel as though there are going to be a few people who aren't going to like this. Where's the Meowskriller chef? Where's the chef in general? So this game, you're your own cook. Okay? Nah. Like, where's the cat that makes the donga donga? Where's Meowskriller chef's grandmother to basically cook me food? This is a ridiculous travesty that they are not in this game. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy the cooking system that they have in the game, which is like, hey, you can either have basic ass meals, or you can actually take time, go out, make friends, farm items, trade with villagers, trade with other wayward NPCs that you'll encounter to gain like special ingredients and things along those lines. But I much preferred just walking up to a counter and having a cat cook me some food. The fact that he's not in this game frustrates the hell out of me. Somebody needs to send a fucking message over to the new world and speak with my mans over there and be like, yo, we need you out east, expeditiously. because these motherfuckers out here do not know how to cook in any way, shape, or form. Now, another thing that I'm not a huge fan of, but you know, it's essentially to each their own in regards to this, is just how complicated and convoluted they've low-key made the smithy. So in previous games, if you had something that you had to make in the smithy, all of this was in one location. Like, you would click on the armor and everything would be here in order to forge your armor. Same thing like with the weapons. The weapon system kind of works the same, especially the upgrade system. Uh, to upgrade stuff, you just hit a button and it was basically the stuff that you had equipped. That would be the stuff that you want to upgrade. They've It's kind of like extra steps where, you know, you got to hit here, then you got to go to switch axe, and you got to find the one that you want. And I'm ready at the point now where I have just a ton of weapons. Um, Literally led to a situation earlier today where the equipped weapon I had, and is it a switch axe? Yeah, these two. The equipped weapon I had and then the weapon that I made, they both look exactly the same icon wise. And like, I hopped in and I started, like, I don't know what the hell I was doing, but I was messing around and I put, no, I'm sorry, I had two. I had two of the same thing, and one of them was for something else, and one of them was the one that I wanted to use. And I was upgrading the one that was for something else, and then I had to completely switch everything around. That was me just being an absolute idiot. But menus are an issue in this game. There are a lot of them. There are a lot of them everywhere, from the Smithy's menu system being a little bit too convoluted to the quest counter for the SOS flares. Well, not only SOS flares, but the investigations and the optional missions in the assignment. It was just, I feel like it was so much neater in World and Rise in regards to what you wanted. Like, you pop in, assignments, optional, investigations, event. That's it. Having just all this other shit in here, it's just like, why? Uh in my opinion, the whole lobbying and link member quest things was done a lot better in Rise, where, you know, you get an alert, hey, this person in the Gathering Hub is about to launch this mission. Would you like to join? Or if you wanted to see that stuff, you would go to the Gathering Hub and it would be there. Like, that's fine. And then there's also the amount of information you'll sometimes get. For new players, it can be a lot, because over in your right hand corner where you just saw so and so has left the locale, you'll sometimes log in and get like 30 messages. This person is here, the ship is back, that thing's happening over there, this is that, this is that, this is that. And then it doesn't go, here's the information one after the other. It goes, you have 37 missed messages. How would you like to deal with this? I don't. Hit a button, wipe them all, keep it moving. It causes situations where you just miss out on a lot of information. I feel as though that system could have been done a whole lot better. Sometimes your cat or your handler will say something like, hey, the supply ship's back, we need to go over here and look at it. But a lot of the times, because that there's important stuff that's buried down beneath just all of the other walls of information that sometimes pops up on the side of the screen. Other than that, just the menu systems suck, which we've been here before. We've had shitty menus in Monster Hunter games a bunch of fucking times. But outside of that, and the optimization issue, which I feel as though it's been done to death, everybody's talking about the optimization issue. Will it get fixed? Who knows? I'll remind people that Monster Hunter World had CPU usage issues for like its entire run, where it was using literally 100% of the CPU the entire fucking time. Did they ever fix that? Not really. Did a couple of people in the mod community kind of sort of fix it with some mods? Yeah, a little bit. Will we be in that situation again? Who knows? All we can do is sit back and wait to see whether or not this essentially gets itself sorted. But other than that, other than the menus, other than the optimization, other than the cat being dumbed down, this game is fucking amazing. Like, this game is truly fucking great. It is, in my opinion, and I said it earlier today, probably my favorite fucking Monster Hunter game. There are so many systems that they've added to this game that are absolutely fantastic. Such as the investigation system that they added. First off, this map is friggin' dope as hell. I absolutely love it. The investigation system is great, and what I mean by that is, so we've got Tempered Arkveld on the map. If we were to hit details and we were to create a quest, I already saved it as an investigation, but you can save that as an investigation. It makes it so that instead of the investigations just being another vendor in town you have to go see, it's basically essentially like Pokemon. Sometimes you're out in the world and a monster will pop up that has all the bonus rewards, and you gotta catch them all. You gotta save them all up because they are so generous reward wise. Sometimes it will be a ton of just jewels that you could use for augmenting your fit. Other times it will be high-end crafting parts that you can use in order to create custom weapons. Kind of like how we did for Taroth and Safi Jiva, which is fucking great. I love seeing just an early version of that system in the game. I can't wait to see whether or not that system gets expanded as we continue on. But that's absolutely dope as hell. Also, the ability to create missions in the world, so you can hop on your mount, you can ride all the way up. Can I see Arkveld from here? Is he down there? I know he's somewhere around here. At least it said he's like right in front. Wait, is that him down there? There he is. The ability, so like if I was to go down there, I could fight Arkveld for a little bit, do a little bit of damage, and then a quest is essentially created for that character. Now, one of the other things that I didn't think I was going to super enjoy, but I did, which I know that I did say that the palico system was a little bit dumbed down in this game in comparison to World and Rise, but something that I think is super great is the support hunter system. So I think it's in settings, right? In multiplayer settings, you get players and support hunters. Support hunters are NPC characters that you meet as you progress through the story. Um, at first, it's like only one of them, but then as you get to know everyone, it adds more and more of them as the story essentially goes on. Those guys are freaking fantastic. If you're somebody who you don't want to run with other people and you just want to run with the support hunters, you absolutely can. They are the opposite of the cat system, which is they are hunters that have a specific build. And so you've got a guy who uses the heavy bow gun, you've got somebody who uses a lance, you have somebody who uses a bow, you have somebody who uses a hammer. Homegirl who uses the hammer is the blonde chick that you've seen on like all of the promotional material and stuff. It is dope as hell. It is so good when they show up. Sometimes all of them don't even show up. Sometimes it's just the chick with the hammer, and both of your cats basically help being the other two members of the squad. And it's just so effective and so fun that you don't even realize that they aren't actual people. And it's only when you play with actual people do you start to realize that, oh shit, this is the difference between both the NPC support hunters and the actual hunters, because the actual hunters are bringing the heat. They are bringing like extra stuff. That's great. That creates a system where years down the line, when there are less and less people playing this game, the AI hunters are going to basically be able to hold it down and assist those people in beating some of the most difficult bosses. And they're not dumb either. They are programmed perfectly. I feel as though they're programmed for every single boss, because there's a boss that has a one-shot attack where you've got to knock some stuff down from off of the ceiling. The hunters will actually either pull it down themselves if you don't do it, or once you do it, they'll run over to where it is and then hunker down and hide behind the cover. Fun. Absolutely love it. I've run so many hunts where now when I see their characters, I'm like, yeah, no, we got this. Also, they don't count as deaths. Only your fates count. But if they do die, they don't come back. So it causes you to basically be like, okay, I gotta I gotta heal them. I gotta drink them. Be like, you have to treat them like actual people. That system, I don't think that system gets a shout out enough for how fantastic it actually is. That system is fucking good. And I'm hoping that they build on that system and they add some more characters for us. I think right now I've ran through the rotation out of all of them. Hammer chick, light machine gun chick, lance chick, and then the arrow chick, and then that's it. It's basically like those four are like the only ones you'll ever run into, and sometimes you'll run into special ones for special events, like the other main guy, Fabius, whatever his name is, Fabius. He basically shows up and you run a few missions with him. That's freaking great. That feels like you're not always Mr. I gotta do it myself, which is one of the feelings that you get from not Iceborne, from Monster Hunter World in general, and also Rise, which is, hey, I'm a top tier hunter and you're like a new hunter, but I'm not gonna fight this super dangerous thing. Get out there and handle it yourself. No, they're out there in the thick of it, basically throwing hands with all the things that could attempt to fucking kill you or beat your ass. They're fighting right alongside you. They're throwing out life powder to basically get your health back up. They've got wide. One of them has wide range, so they're chugging things to basically keep you alive. Because they've got like 8 potions. When they run out of potions, they can't heal you anymore. So then, like, if something catches you and it fucking kills you, you're screwed. It's good. It's an extremely good system that I, in all honesty, appreciate that they put it into this game. It, woo, so good. The combat in this game, phenomenal. It has gotten so much better from both World and Rise. World and Iceborne, looking back, you could say that the combat was very stiff. This combat's a lot more fluid. And what I mean by stiff, it's like you'll do a combo and then there's maybe a delay, a 1 second, 2 second delay between the combo before you could start the combo back up again. Rise took the next step and made it so that instead of the delay, there was something in between the delay in the form of the wire bug. So you would do the combo, then you would do a trick with the wire bug to do like another special attack in some way, shape, or form, and then you flow back into the combo again. This has basically gotten rid of the delay, and it's basically just all flow. If you're somebody who likes using the long sword, you're gonna be out there flowing, just waterfowl style. All the weapons, even the freaking hammer, where it's like 4 hits with big bang, and then you go into like a swinging uppercut, then you go back into the spin, then it's back into the big bang again, then you go into the supercharge and you're spinning the hammer. It is fun. Coming in this game is super fun. The monsters in this game are also super fun. I know that there are people who complain about the fact that the monsters were too easy. Bullshit. When you get to fucking tempered Gormagala and tempered Arkvel towards the end, I have watched my fair share of people get absolutely sent to the Shadow Realm fighting both of those monsters. So if that's your idea of easy and you're getting carded out here, well, we're only in high rank. We've still got master we've still got master rank to go, and if this game gets 2 DLCs, which is the rumor, we've got like another rank beyond master rank to go as well, and it's going to be absolutely fucking crazy when people finally get elder dragons and tempered monsters and all this other stuff that they're going to have to fight and that they're going to have to deal with on a consistent basis. But 60 hours in, it has been an absolute fucking ball. I've loved every single minute of it. I'm still throwing my body at a ton of these monsters, knocking out optional quests, running around, doing all of the side stuff that I can to make sure everything is essentially covered. Um, this game is gonna have me for probably like another 5,000 hours, and I don't have any complaints in any way, shape, or form. Like I said, the optimization issues were always going to be an issue. There really isn't a lot of talking about it. It's basically waiting to see whether or not Capcom fixes it. But this game has like, I think it sold 2 million copies just over the weekend alone. Um, you've got more than 1 million people on Steam. I think it broke the record for Black Myth Wukong already. You got ton of Japanese, ton of Chinese, ton of American players. Everybody's essentially playing this game. Optimization issues be damned. We don't give a fuck. We are here to have a ball, and we are having an absolute ball. When this game fucking works and it's not fucking crashing, which I've only ran into one crash, a freeze, something blew up. Technically, a lot of things blew up. There's like a bug somewhere where you can pull a rock, and instead of pulling down one rock, it spawns like a bajillion rocks. Like you just attack somebody with fucking meteor from Final Fantasy. I think with the optimization issues and the fact that there was like a blizzard happening in the area, my computer was like, my man, there's a lot of shit going on. We gonna have to kill this, and you're gonna have to reload and get into another one where nobody does that stupid shit again. But other than that, one crash, I've been anywhere between 30 frames and like 65 frames, which isn't too bad. But then again, I have what I would consider a high-end PC. I know for a lot of other people, for my buddy, I think he's playing on a what is he playing on? I think he's playing on like a 3070. Maybe he's playing on a 3060. Oh no. Is it a 2070 Super? I don't remember. It's like, it's not current generation, it's last generation. And he's doing just fine. Like, he's sitting at 40 frames and he's out here hunting and having absolute ball. But hey, it's more Monster Hunter. It's what we basically wanted from the game. The optimization issues, we'll deal with that when we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Either Capcom's going to fix it, or some intrepid modder is going to figure this shit out in 2 weeks, and then they're going to fix it. But I'm absolutely here for it. I'm definitely going to take my ass to bed. I've missed out on like so much fucking content creation, to be quite honest. This is going on the gaming channel, by the way. But yeah. How are you enjoying the game? If you are enjoying the game, I'm streaming it currently on Twitch. If you want to stop by and say hello, that's Blurred Caliber on Twitch. I'm gonna get some sleep, and I'm gonna catch you guys later.